Hey Libra, welcome to the Jezebel Way Tarot. Tonight I'm going to be doing your love and then some read for the month of December. Excuse me, I wanted to say thank you very much for your 43 views for last month's love and then some. I sure appreciate it. And I hope we can get you guys a good read. So let's get started. Looks like somebody's holding back from an offer of love, excuse me. Or they're keeping it a secret about an offer of love. There's going to be a regeneration of the secret. Whatever secret is, it's coming out. And it's going to transform you, Libra. This transformation may cause you a little bit of anxiety in the beginning, but, you know, there's always wonderful, wonderful new beginnings with the transformation. It looks like a tower moment may happen, and that's causing you some anxiety. But you've become enlightened about this situation. Libra, you could possibly be dealing with a Pisces. Possibly, doesn't have to be. You're going to charge forward in victory out of this tower moment. And this tower moment is going to be releasing burdens out of your world. Truth is here. Truth is going to come out of this upset or shake up. Truth coming out's always a good thing. So let's see what the cards have to tell us. Bottom of the deck, we have the Ten of Wands. So somebody's carrying some sort of burden that they need to find balance in. 3 for you, 3 for your partner, and 3 for the state of the relationship, potentially. Lines 1 and 2 can be reversed however you need them to be. Let's scoot that back and see if you can see that a little bit better. Okay. Completion of a cycle is at the center of your read, the world. Let me scoot these up a little bit. Completion of a cycle. New solid steady offer on the table. So, first off, line 1, the Hermit, Princess of Wands, and Queen of Pentacles. So, Libra, it could be that there are 2 women involved here. You have an older woman and a younger woman. You've got fire and you've got earth, okay? Somebody has gone into hermit mode to try to find some answers, okay? This could be a mother and it could be a daughter, okay? Could be anything at this point. Somebody's moving forward with passion and groundedness. They're good with their money. Their finances are good. Their logic is good. They're staying grounded. They're taking care of business. Your partner has the Hanged Man, the World, and the Prince of Pentacles. So this says to me here, this cycle has come to a completion. There's been stagnation on both sides. Okay, the Prince of Pentacles, that's a good quality. You could be dealing with a lot of earth, Libra, okay? However, the Prince of Pentacles is the slowest mover in the deck. But when he does offer something, it's solid and steady, okay? This also could indicate to me that the Prince of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, is bringing you a solid, steady offer of new beginning. But there could be an age difference here. You could be unequally yoked because after all, he's a prince, you're a queen, or vice versa. Your partner's line is saying, look, this is over. This has got to come to a completion because there is absolutely no movement whatsoever. It looks as though maybe somebody's having to create some boundaries. Somebody's trying to plan for the future, but they're trying to plan for a solid, steady future. There is stagnation. Somebody's had to go inside to find their answers, and they've had to create some boundaries and defend themselves here. Somebody's moving forward with passion to plan for the future, but one cycle has come to a completion. Again, solid, grounded, earthly things. Somebody's moving to make an offer, but it's not coming very quickly. But it is here, this solid, steady offer. So you've got two major arcana, okay, which have to do with a completion of a cycle and regaining balance. Something has come to a close. You're trying to regain your balance, Libra. I'm sorry, you have three. Okay, so you're going inward to find your hope, to go on a spiritual journey, to find your balance when this cycle's completed. You've had new beginnings on the table with the ace. So something ends, something new begins. That's the way it works with the universe. And then you have one queen here, which is solid, steady, stable, grounded, financially secure, elegant, poised, classy. So it looks like to me we need some clarifiers on the subject, so let's kind of see what they have to say. I'm using the Gilded Tarot tonight. What I need to see for the sign of Libra. December. What I need to see for the sign of Libra in December. Spiritually, what I need to see. Looks like somebody's trying to take control of a situation after some confusion was there. Could be some emotional confusions. There could be some deception regarding options in a relationship. And it looks like this deception and options, which may speak to the Princess of Wands, okay? Fiery energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, caused a tower moment. It caused some stagnation. There was forward movement because of stagnation in this relationship. But again, there's a new beginning on the table. The Empress is now here. So this is the mother of all mothers, the queen of all queens. This also speaks to abundance and pregnancy. Queen of Pentacles is now here again. She is a lifelong partner to the King of Pentacles. Wheel of Fortune is here, moving this situation forward. And again, this is the completion of a cycle, Libra. But you do have something solid on the way. Bottom of the deck, we have Justice. So something has been determined in this. Justice is here. She says you're on the right track, but you're a little unhappy about that situation. You're not happy about this coming to a close, but you really need to. Sometimes when things leave, we need to let them go. Okay, Libra? Because you know they're balanced, the balance in the universe, okay? Something comes to an end, so something new can begin. And if anybody can understand balance in a situation, Libra, it's you. Just clarify. And just here you're represented. This is your energy. With Justice, okay? The scales. So you're unhappy about something, but you're on the right track because you know that there has to be a balance maintained here in this situation. There was stagnation. And anytime there's stagnation, there has to be forward movement because the balance has to be maintained. The Hermit is clarified by the Three of Swords. So there was some sort of heartbreak that caused you to go inward. This looks like to me maybe this was a third-party situation now that we have the Three of Swords and we have the Three of Cups. We don't have, oh, and now we have the devil. I was just fixing to say, we don't have the devil yet, but now we do. So this is a one bona fide three-party situation, Libra, that either you or your partner were involved in. Either your partner had another lover or you did, and that's what this Princess of Wands is here for. I always get a little bit nervous when I see the wands start falling out. Okay? This King of Wands is here now. So this could have been a younger fire sign you were involved with. Yeah, it was your wish fulfillment to engage with this fire sign, okay? And there was something in your relationship, or maybe the truth of finding this out made you feel a little bit petty, a little bit defeated, okay, and betrayed. So either you were betrayed by this lover who was outside of your relationship, or your partner had this third-party relationship which made you feel betrayed. There could have also been some drinking problems. Let's clarify Queen of Pentacles. Because as, you know, fire signs go, they're not here for a long time, okay? Fire burns out very quickly, especially if there's water involved. But now you have fire and air, so that's oxygen to the fire. That could burn for a while, but, you know, eventually the oxygen runs out because the fire has burned it up, okay? So Queen of Pentacles is here trying to make a decision. You're trying to remain grounded, but you're trying to make a decision. Because what you want is a solid, steady, stable. You're trying to manifest news about a solid, steady, stable relationship. But what you have now is the Seven of Swords. You feel like you've been robbed of that opportunity. And you're manifesting the soulmate. You're manifesting a soulmate. It's become a burden. You're carrying a burden. King of Cups. You could be dealing with a water sign, Libra. Or it's a burden keeping your emotions in check and keeping this relationship to yourself and these passions to yourself regarding this fire sign. Because perhaps this fire sign's your happiness. Some of you could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, that's your happiness, Libra. Let's clarify the Hanged Man. Okay, the Hanged Man is clarified by the Seven of Pentacles and the Fool. So, while there's stagnation here, there is stagnation because either you or your partner are waiting for your bank account to grow. You're in deep thought about this situation. You're waiting for the right time to take a leap of faith with this lover up here and start all over again on a fool's journey. But there's some conflict. There's conflict in this new passionate beginning. Okay, but you're going forward with it. A new passionate beginning with solid, steady, stable family, happy life, happy wife. You want to take the leap of faith and move forward. Somebody had to go and find their inner, you know, their inside and their motivation and just basically some answers regarding the completion of a cycle. But again, we have a lot of fire, Libra, so it's got to be a fire sign involved here some way. You know, there is news of solid, steady passion. There is an end to something, again. But a beginning of something else, or perhaps this new passion endeavor is with the Scorpio, Libra. You want to communicate with that person. You want to communicate with them that you want to be their husband. You want to take control of the situation. You want to take control and come out of stagnation. You want this relationship with your lover to come out of stagnation. Or your partner wants this relationship with you to come out of stagnation. Because they feel like that's the right thing to do. Okay, there you are again. They want this with you. Your partner wants this with you. Okay? Let's clarify. So the Knight of Pentacles is clarified by the Knight of Wands. Well, isn't that interesting? Maybe you were of two different minds, Libra, excuse me, or maybe there's two different men in this scenario, okay? So maybe the reality of the situation is your partner had two knights, prince and knight, that they were dealing with in a third-party relationship, and that's caused you to go into your inner hermit mode to find the answers. You're trying to regain balance. This is Sagittarius energy. But a judgment's been rendered on this situation, and you're going to be victorious, either you or your partner. You know, there's going to be some juggling with money, but eventually, look, somebody's going to be financially stable, happy, contented. They're going to be happy being single. New beginnings again. Truth coming out. That's 3 nights now we have. This could have been a younger... Your partner could have had a younger air sign, okay? This is Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, okay? So Libra, you're represented here. You could have had a younger lover, or your partner could have had a younger lover. There's a whole lot of queens going on in this read, though. So there could have been several partners. Somebody needs some nurturing, though, and they're trying to manifest nurturing in a relationship. They're trying to make a decision. And again, water with an offer of love. Somebody's trying to protect themselves against a new offer of love. Because again, they feel as though this relationship has run its course and it's come to a completion. The 3 of Pentacles fell out over the 7 of Wands. So somebody's trying to protect themselves. They're trying to plan for the future, but they want to create some boundaries because there's been an awful lot go on up here. Just clarify. 7 of Wands is clarified by the 4 of Swords. So it's on somebody's mind a whole lot about planning for the future, but they also feel like they've got to protect themselves because they're still hurt. They're still hurt by being left by either you or your partner. And they're trying to manifest for the future. They're trying to have their wish fulfillment. They're trying to move forward. But there's tower moments. Again, somebody needs to use their intuition or needed to use their intuition regarding an offer of love. So Libra, just because you've been hurt in the past doesn't mean it's going to happen again. Because it looks like you're devoted to this new love. Okay, but you're holding on to the past. You need to move away from this energy, and it looks like you're going to. You're going to move away from holding on to this past lover. And you're going to find the truth. Again, this could be a Pisces. Okay, it doesn't have to be, but I'm just calling the signs as I see them here. There is truth after emotional confusion. There's truth after secrets that you didn't know. And here you are, Empress. Abundant. Queen of all queens. King of Swords is here and is going to cut some stuff out because 5 of Pentacles is here. Being left out in the cold. You feel like you've been beat up by being left out in the cold because the truth came out about this situation. It's causing you anxiety. You feel like a victim. But you know what? You are fixing to have a relationship with a solid, steady, grounded individual. Looks like the King of Wands planning for the future with the 3 of Pentacles. You know, either you were involved in the third party or your partner was, and you were planning for the future regarding this. But again, the staying power just was not there. Please clarify. 3 of Pentacles. So, you've got the 7 of Cups, emotional confusion. Perhaps this third-party situation wasn't all it was cracked up to be. There's emotional confusion regarding the lovers because there is stagnation. Wheel of Fortune's here moving it forward. But it's going to require some strength. It's going to require some strength and perseverance for you to get to the point where you have happy, solid, stable family. It's going to take some time. Again, because the Prince of Pentacles does not move quickly. But this gives an opportunity to build a solid foundation, and not a foundation out of third party, deception. It's going to take some time to get to solid, steady, stable family. But you have romantic offer of love coming. Okay, so to me, this looks like maybe there are wedding plans. Wedding plans with this fire sign that went from the Princess of Wands to the Queen of Wands because she found her King of Wands. This is a woman who takes action. Very sexy. She gets what she wants. Yeah, it looks as though somebody may be walking away from a solid, steady offer from an earth sign, perhaps. Perhaps a female earth sign, older. Somebody's charging forward out of that. And there's going to be news. And the truth is, you know, you're not accepting this. You're not going to be accepting this offer from this water sign because you're still holding on to the past, Libra. Universe, give us a card on the Eight of Cups. Please clarify the Eight of Cups. You feel like this is bad karma. You're waiting for the right time, and it's on your mind. You've got so much anxiety regarding this family. You want to nurture, okay? You want to nurture a family, but the truth is you feel betrayed. You feel betrayed by this Empress. Perhaps there is a child coming, Libra. And you're walking away from this Queen of Wands. Some of you are walking away from this new offer of love. But what you want in your heart of hearts is family, happiness, solid relationship. But you feel rejected by this offer of love. You're trying to regain balance. And, you know, the truth is you're in love with this Queen of Wands. You're in love with this fire sign, Libra. But there's some sort of burden in moving forward because there's stagnation, there's fighting. There may be legal problems you're trying to protect yourself from. You want to communicate, but there's some toxicity here in this relationship. Perhaps there's sexual toxicity here. Perhaps this is a relationship based on sex and money. Looks like you're becoming enlightened, but you're not happy about this truth, and you're trying to cut something out. And Libra, this is where you land. Happy, solid, steady, stable, secure, but single. You want new passionate offer of love because you want steady, happy family, but you're moving away from that. You want to reunite, but you're still holding on to making a decision, manifesting. There's some things you don't know. Maybe there are children involved. You're trying to keep your emotions in check regarding this Queen of Coins. This is the same Queen showing up. You're trying to use your intuition to take that leap of faith, but, you know, you're afraid you're going to be left out in the cold taking this leap of faith. But guess what? This is what you wind up being, Libra, if you'll just take the leap of faith. You're going to be victorious in marriage. You're going to be victorious in fatherhood. You're going to be victorious in husband. This is what you end up with, victory. And there will be, and you end up being the King of Pentacles, devoted to your family. Okay? But you've got to take that leap of faith and quit going back and forth in this emotional confusion with the lovers. Okay? Because this is what you want. You want fair give and take in marriage and relationship, Libra. And isn't that a very Libra-esque thing? You want fairness. So I could pull 5,000 more cards that would say the same thing. You need to stop going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth in your mind. Take the leap of faith, Libra. Take the leap of faith with this Queen of Pentacles or this Queen of Wands. Okay? Because that's what you want in your heart of hearts. But you're afraid to take the leap of faith because you're scared to death of being rejected. Take the leap of faith, Libra. That's all you got to do. If you don't take the leap of faith, though, you will be rejected. You will remain in hermit mode. You will be sad. That's just the way it is. You've got to take a leap of faith here because that's your wish fulfillment. That's what you want. You want marriage and family. Let me get these straightened up and we'll do a couple of romance angels, some advice cards, and whatnot. Okay? Take the leap of faith. That's all you got to do. And you say, well, what if it doesn't work out, you know? Yeah, but what if it does work out and you find the love of your life and your utmost happiness and family and relationship with this person? Lack begets lack, Libra. If you walking around living in fear and thinking, what if it doesn't work out? What if I lose? You know, then you've already lost because you're bringing yourself and you're manifesting loss, fear. Okay, you're not manifesting abundance in that kind of situation. You're manifesting loss and poverty consciousness. Let's see what the sign of Libra in love. So take a leap of faith. You're going back and forth. I know you're weighing it out because you're the scales, right? And I mean, you got to take a leap of faith. Wedding, my goodness. This situation involves marriage. Well, there you go. Reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. Need I say more, Libra? Let's get some last card for the sign of Libra. December. Let's get this last card for the sign of Libra. December. You're blessed. You're fixing to come into one of the most beautiful, solid, steady, happy relationships you've experienced. You are thinking about it, though, because you are, you know, air, and you're trying to balance everything out. So you're in your head right now. You need to take the leap of faith. Get a leg up on this situation. Let your friends help you. Here and now. Okay, live in the here and now. It's okay to do that because you're trying to think about 20 years in the future. No one could possibly plan for that long. You know, time is of the essence. Take a leap of faith. Come to the edge, Libra, and take the leap. Show us the physical state of the relationship with the sign of Libra and love. December. Universe, show us the physical state of the relationship with the sign of Libra and love. The wheel. Okay, the Wheel of Fortune is here to move the situation forward because there's solid, steady offer of love on the table. This is bonding with your partner, sharing moments of bonding after lovemaking. This is what the universe is plummeting you to. Okay, this and this and this. Take the leap of faith. Come to the edge. Take the leap of faith, Libra. Libra, I hope you have a very Merry Christmas. And I will see you guys mid-December.